Okay, now this next round is Broodlords, and I'm not gonna build anything. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get another SCV out. I'm gonna be at about 7 SCVs now. Might want to have 8 by the Immortal round, and set myself a Muta. And I'm gonna get my Lord of Death up this next round.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Get more Vespene. I might not actually be able to get the Lord of Death up, which means I will go for the next best thing, which is a Nightmare. And Nightmares are pretty good. They attack fast, and especially once you get a once you upgrade them, they become even better.
Upgrade complete.
But I do want to try and get my first Lord of Death up by this one. Now the Broodlords are a tough unit because they stack, and it's hard for them. You know, there's so many of them attacking at one time. But as long as you don't have all your units together, then they have to move, and you just have more time to do more damage. These fire archers, they stay alive, and they just blow people away. And look at that, I actually do have enough for my Lord of Death. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him here. He's gonna be doing pretty good. He does chaos damage, which is probably your best damage type next to Siege, because he does his full damage to everything. And Siege damage type and chaos damage type, those are your two best damage types, just because they do the most damage to everything. Siege does extra damage to mechanical, which is really good. Mechanical units take so much less damage from all the other damage types, and then they also do. So I lost one of my archers there, but I should be okay still, because the Bone Warrior's small. Actually, I might leave one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave one guy. Okay, not perfect, but still pretty good. I'm gonna send a Phoenix, get another SCV out. Actually, I'm not gonna get SCV out. Mortar round is always tough, especially if some asshole sends you Thors, but that is why you have the security system. I didn't really want to get a leak, but since I have one, I'm gonna roll with it, because I'm doing pretty good on my builders right now. Now, one thing I didn't talk about was the orb system. This is brand new with the newest version of the game, and the orb system is kind of complicated from what I can tell. I haven't really messed with it that much. I kind of want to mess with it a little bit just to see what it's like, what it's all about. And so I'm gonna go ahead and actually get my speed up. I'm gonna do my speed right now, get my second speed, and I want to have this speed up. Maybe want to get a few more workers here in the next round. And lurkers, they're massive and they do normal damage, so it shouldn't be that big a deal. Phoenix, I get a good amount of units. Oh, my archers are getting killed right now. But these guys are going to be able to do some pretty good damage.
Upgrade complete.
And I'm leaking again. Gonna have to put more into defense, which, like I said, the more income you get, the more you're gonna be able to do defense. I'm at 66 income by round 15. And if you do get leaks and this starts happening, then you just have to adjust and you have to build more defense. Even if it's not exactly what you wanted to do, it's something that you got to do, because you want to have just enough units so that you're not leaking, but also so that you're getting the most income. Gonna send a Marauder. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my first Nightmare out. Put him down there. And Nightmares are really good, especially once you upgrade them to Doppelgangers, because they don't do the normal damage anymore. They do I believe they do Chaos or they do Siege, which are the two best damage types. And the next round is Marauders. That's going to be one of your hardest rounds out of any round that you have to play, because the Marauders they do a lot of damage and they take a lot of damage. So you want to be ready for the Marauder round. Round 14 is a tough round, and round 17 is a tough round. Those are two rounds that you want to have, that you want to be ready for, you want to be prepared for. And this is the best thing that you can have when you're fighting range guys, is that they're clumped up in that ball, and your melee units are surrounding them. Because then, when they have to spread out to get your range units, they're not all going to be spread out in a line. They're still going to stay clumped up. And even with some sends, I'm able to take care of this and get that income. Now if I can, sometimes it glitches and you can get an extra Lord of Death out. So I'm going to upgrade my Doppelganger here. Yeah, he does chaos damage. I didn't know if it was chaos or it was siege. So yeah, now he's doing chaos damage. So much better than the normal damage. He's going to be doing full damage. He does more damage. He has a faster attack speed. The Doppelganger is a really good unit to have, as well as the Lord of Deaths. Now I haven't upgraded my my Harbingers. These guys are basically I just want them to get hit for a while my guys are tanking. So I have 2 mutas with this send, and the Marauder round it's a tough round. I should be okay just because I got the Doppelganger now. He does pretty good damage, and he takes a lot of damage, and he can tank a lot of damage too. As I say that, yeah, he's got 5 kills already. Yeah, I'm gonna be okay this round. That's good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get back to getting more SCVs out. And I'm gonna get another. I'm gonna save this round, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to get another SCV out. I'm gonna send a tank, and now I'm at 9 SCVs by round 18. Now I can be at 10 to 15, 10 or 12, 15 if you have a strong economy going. It's pretty good going into the later rounds. I do want to have another. I'm gonna upgrade him to a Hades, and also try to get another death out by the boss round. These guys are kind of like all the air units. They clump up and they do a lot of damage. Kind of see the same pattern in a lot of these, in a lot of the rounds. And we'll be okay here. A Doppelganger is a huge addition to my army. Go ahead and get that guy. Now I'm at 111 income, and I'm gonna be able to get a Hades out, and I'm gonna get another SCV. And now this next round is gonna be Lyotes, which is kind of a throw. I mean, it's a funny round because it's not that serious of a round. Lyotes, they don't. I mean, I've leaked on Lyotes before, but it's rare that you're gonna see someone leak on the Lyote round. I'm getting a decent amount of sense on myself, and doing Phoenixes and Mutilis. I'm not trying to do too much and kill myself, but now I'm at 10 SCVs, 116 income. So I'm getting good income at the end of every round. I got my Hades. He's got his Diablo, and he's raising these imps, which are doing chaos damage too, and just another melee unit that's in there doing damage, taking hits, keeping away from your range guys, which is always good. You don't want your range guys taking too many hits. In the Hades, he's got a lot of life, and he's also got the Diablo, which does about 50 damage. He does chaos damage as well. Alright, so now I am going to be able to get my second Hades up. And I do want to get my speed 3 too. Speed 3 is pretty good. And then it's just going to be straight SCVs for a while. And I don't want to send too much out myself for this next round, especially since I don't get the benefit until you don't get the benefit from the income until the next round. So I'm just gonna go ahead and once this boss spawns, I'm gonna do all my sends then. Here we go. We're gonna see how this goes. He does splash damage, which is really sucky because that's just a lot of damage to try to take, but I should be okay. Set myself some mutas. And he hasn't started attacking my line yet. Good, he's going for the middle. Yeah, we'll be okay. That's 86, and yes, I am gonna be able to get my speed 3 up. So I'm getting my speed 3 up by this round. My 10 SCVs. I'm in pretty good shape right now. My income is gonna start going way up more, and the more sends, the more Lord of Deaths I get, the better off I'm gonna be. And once you start getting these, the more Lord of Deaths you can start getting up, the stronger position that you're gonna be in, because they just do they do so much damage to they just do so much damage to everything, and just because they're the pet that they spawn is awesome, you know. And so it's just like you get 3 extra. I mean, it's like 3 units in one, pretty much, which is great. And the more of them you have, and every time something dies, there's just always going to be another unit that spawns from it. I did send a lot of mutas that round, which is okay. And now once they're on them, it's going to be okay because they can take the damage. And I'm going to go ahead and get another Lord of Death out this round. And also, now that I have extra minerals, I'm going to kill more SCVs out. And then I'm going to upgrade one of these. Basically what I'm going to be doing from now on is I'm going to Lord of Death and upgrade to Hades. Lord of Death, upgrade to Hades. I should be able to do that every round, while also pumping out a couple SCVs every round. As long as I don't get my supply block. I'm going to keep sending myself mutas, just because they're easy to kill, and this is tutorial. So by this time you'll probably be getting Thors though. And I could send myself Thors, which I might actually, once I get more guys out, I might be able to do, because my defense is about to just totally be really good once I more Lord of Deaths I get. And I'm also going to go ahead and upgrade the Harbinger and get them a better attack as well. Doc Game's still alive. All my archers are dying. It's not good, but it's not terrible either. Just because I have my Lord of Deaths out now. He's dead. Still got 5 guys left. I should still be okay. Remember, all these guys are doing chaos damage. Yeah, I'm gonna be okay this round. Go ahead and send myself a. That's more of a realistic send that you're gonna get right now is power bonus. I might not be okay this round. 51. Look at that. Loser. Okay. So I have 180, but I already have 180 income, so it's not that big a deal. This is actually a good thing, because the more